Hello everyone and welcome to a Mixed Signals with Steph.
Hello!
We will be playing Monster Prom.
Ooh, the best game.
So, oh wait, go back to the match setup. Whoops. Did not mean to exit out of the match setup.
No technical difficulties.
Alright, there. That should be better. Hey, Steph, can you say something for me?
Say something? How was that?
That should be good. I just had to turn your volume down because I'm used to turning you up because you're usually competing with a bunch of other guys.
That's true.
Who are much... Oh. Hold on.
Are you having issues, Hailey?
Apparently I am.
Oh dear.
One more second.
Okay.
Online.
I guess
Play
we can tell
online.
you.
Oh, it didn't give me that screen last time. Okay, I was confused. Alright, so your code to join is 045.
045. Got it. Ready.
Alright. And we are starting our match. Alright, so I say we'll go full game. Or do you want to go short game?
No, full game.
Okay.
I think would be better. We get more options.
True that. Alright. Go ahead and go through this for the first time. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright,
Who are we really?
I'm gonna be Oz, because Oz has been getting a lot of love through Twitter for these guys.
He's adorable.
Because I have now been following their Twitter, and he's been getting a lot of love. Okay.
He's also voiced by Cryotic Monkey of YouTube. Yeah. He has a great channel.
Alright, well, Steph opens up. Alright.
Okay.
And yet we had to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain for a stupidly large heart. Liam D. Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polygeist, 22, ? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Who are we going to properly woo?
Alright, Teen Wolf. Hot or not, welcome to the Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupid quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Alright, you wish you were raised by a mysterious old woman who saved me from the streets. in order to raise me as... Oh, man. Sorry, I read that as woman. From the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. Stiff.
Do you want me to do the second one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls.
Yeah, moguls.
Who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick.
A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and an actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it.
Of course not. Why would there be any issues?
All right. I'm actually gonna go with the pack of wild wolves for giggles.
Okay. Fire.
Steph wants to be raised by a fire. Got it. Also,
So hot.
hello,
Also,
Odin-san.
Hi.
It is your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas.
Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world. Oh my goodness.
It's time to be the real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will actually even become cooler.
Whoa, man.
I'm gonna start a profitable business.
Oh my gosh. Dog. Sorry.
Puppy issues.
So many puppy issues.
Also, hello, Aleph Cat and Tremer.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Who are you going for,
We'll
Steph?
do party.
You
I don't
go
know.
Fun? Alright.
You can go fun.
Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. A silly toy that makes silly noises.
Anything on fire. Or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire.
The head of their fiercest enemy.
Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sorts.
The abstract concept of a gratefulness.
A pony. Always a pony.
The head of their fiercest enemy. Duh.
A silly toy that makes silly noises. Oh, stop, dog. Okay.
All right. Yes, Cat, I have managed to pry Cap away from the stream. Mostly because Steph wanted to play a game. So we're playing a game. All right.
And what a great game it is.
Oh, yeah. We wanted a little fun in our Friday nights. So I'm starting with 6 smarts, 5 across boldness, creativity, and charm, a little bit of fun, but mostly money. 9 money to be exact, to start with.
So rich.
Steph is starting with 7 smarts, 7 boldness, 5 creativity, a little bit of charm, a little bit of fun, a little bit more at 6, and then 5 money, so pretty standard. So,
it'll do.
Silly noises and fire are totally Steph answers. 100% absolute Steph answers.
They're both great.
Alright, so I'm gonna literally just boost all my money. Like, I'm just gonna go for Vera and go hardcore. So I'm probably gonna go, I think hers is money, or I might do one of the things at the store. We'll see. But Steph has figured out a secret ending, which she might share with us.
Yeah.
We won't tell you what it is, because that'll be funny. Anyway.
Yes. It's great.
Yeah,
I promise.
I think Vera was money. Well, you need an amount of money for her. So I'll go to the library once. Alright, so. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, managing your start kicker. You receive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you only keep 2 money.
Boo.
Afterwards, you notice Scott huddled next to Vera. Those two hardly ever hang out. You wonder what's up. Scott seems to be showing Vera some kind of sports diagram. But we just keep losing football games over and over. Coach says we're not sporting hard enough, but I'm sporting as hard as I can. I figured since you're super smart and everything, maybe you could fix your entire team in 10 minutes? Well, obviously I can do that. I'm incredible. Listen, what you need is an oblique strategy, a new technique that your opponents won't expect. Like poison darts, or a vicious campaign of psychological warfare, or now's your chance to impress them. Jump in with an idea that will show them how much you know about winning sports. What you guys need is blackmail material. One well-pieced camera in the opposing team's locker room is all it takes. Is a player who's really a truck. No one would be able to stop them. Blackmail material. Obviously. So smart.
So smart.
That's brilliant. It is. Yes, it is. Awesome! And what's more, I already have the infrastructure in place to accomplish this. Wait, infrastructure? What are you talking about? Nothing. I definitely haven't planted cameras in the men's locker room, and I'm definitely not selling them compromisinglockerroomnudes.com as a side business, that's for sure. Oh, that's good, because if you were, that would be super mean. Indeed. Looks like you solved the problem and stumbled into Vera's underground porn empire. What?
Nice.
You gain +2 smarts plus 1 creativity.
Alright. Let's go. I guess that doesn't really matter. I like the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative oral sex. I get that a lot.
You get that all the time, Steph.
All the time.
They're just embodying Chewie, that's all. Okay,
you only say that because he's not in the chat.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. Oh, this is new. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken the suits off and are examining them critically. I can't talk today. Something still isn't right. Yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemans cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything. I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert. The twin titans of real estate. I know who they are, Scott. I played the damn game. Nope. Oh.
Steph.
Am I there?
You like kind of peeked and then you went away for a second and now you're back.
Yeah. My headphones got disconnected. Okay. Sorry. I played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing. You know right away what their costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing that no human would be caught dead without. A unicycle or a gun.
Ooh, toughie.
I have both 7 on, I guess, creativity and boldness. You know what? A unicycle. Seriously? What kind of freak show bullshit is this? This is the best thing I have ever seen! Come on, Scott. Doug and Wilbert would never ride a unicycle. Well, maybe they should, Damien. Maybe they should. Look, everyone's gonna be going as Doug and Wilbert, but only we will be Doug and Wilbert on a unicycle! Huh. I guess it is a good excuse to run over people's toes. Okay, unicycle it is. You can't believe that worked. You were just trying to get rid of your cousin's shitty unicycle. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. It works!
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna randomize our order. Just because that's faster. And Steph and I are both terrible debaters, especially with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look who's at lunch.
Oh.
Except I'm gonna go talk to Vera.
Okay.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs. Say, what? Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money's only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contracts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it. Blackmail in bulk.
Of course.
Oh, gracious. I don't think I have stats for either of this, so we're gonna go for the blackmail, just because I know that's Vera's thing.
Yeah.
Duh. Simple, Elliot, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I'm prince of the Bernie part of hell, not the sexy part of hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although the succubus sauce I snuck into sloppy joes won't hurt either. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids. Gross.
Ew, that's so gross. Can I just leave?
Oh my gosh, this game's so raunchy sometimes.
Alright. Do you want to go to the prince? Yeah. Probably get some money from him. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself. When a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince. Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously, you take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now? Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title. Redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Or most unscrupulous treasure. We're gonna go with the treasure. An excellent choice, and your timing couldn't be better. Our last unscrupulous treasure just absconded with half of our fund. Let me go with the other half. Let me just give you my account numbers, the keys to my money pit, and the combinations to all my safes. Hey, where did you go? No time to talk. Too busy absconding with funds. You take all you can carry, plus more money.
Nice.
I cannot carry a lot. Yay! Random.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna random the entire game.
Sounds great.
Alright. I'm gonna boost my smarts and we're gonna go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks. Hello, that was some thunder.
Ooh.
Right. You forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
No.
As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again as if that's so amazing. She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there's so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense. And using all of these factors, I have divided the school into cool and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. Uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chaises. Rotting squid should be thrown at uncool students to remind them how uncool they are.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Carry on chaises? I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed up getting from class to class. Those cockatrice scale pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do? Walk in them? Of course, the uncool students should pay for the chaises out of pocket. Maybe I'll go into the chaise business, exploit my fellow students, advance the cools, and turn a profit. A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3 to AP Fearmongering on a beautiful studded couch. You notice there's a tag on it that says Oberlin Upholstery, and Fear's counting our money. Sweet. You gain +2 money and as a royalty for your idea, and +1 smarts.
Alright. I think for what I have to do, I have to get 10 monies, so let's go to the library. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose, -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing, it's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. Stop. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. Gross. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements. Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything! Have you heard of the Imhotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus you get to rob tombs. You heard of the paleo diet, now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will...
Hello everyone, sorry about that. A few things crashed at once. So that means because it's Monster Prom, we lost our progress. So we're starting over. And we're gonna do our quiz again.
Woo!
Yay, quiz.
The quizzes are actually pretty fun.
Yeah, because the quizzes are at least a little bit different every time.
Right.
Except this one is the same.
Well.
So I'm gonna be, do the pack of wild wolves again.
And I will do fire again.
Okay.
And a snake.
And a snake. Okay, this one's different. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins.
You put all the candidates into an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be our president.
We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and we would turn a profit.
I mean...
Yeah.
But bear.
What would be your first dream date? Crimes.
An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure.
A wild party in international waters.
A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon.
A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice.
Or a sweaty and manly wrestling match.
We'll go with the professional meeting.
Right, I'm still gonna go with the dragon.
Dragon.
Dragons!
Alright. So, stats are a little bit different this time. 7 smarts, 5 boldness, 4 gravity, a little bit of charm at 3, 7 fun, and 7 money. And stuff comes in at 7 smarts, 9 boldness, 5 creativity, a little bit of charm at 3, 4 fun, and 5 money. So we're gonna go earn a little bit of money ourselves. And this is the same one we hit last time. Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a wild cockatrice appears. It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers with its jagged beak and turning them to stone. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and a frilly dress. This isn't our fault! We had nothing to do with this! Ugh, another mystical creature crisis just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping. Aw, but it's so cute. I bet the vicious chicken dragon really knows how to party. Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about this creature? So there's ignore it and a dash mark, which is very informative.
Right?
Dash mark? Just because I'm curious? Oh.
How would that be charming?
What? One more time. I'm so sorry, guys. Steven's gonna try to fix it because my computer's dumb.
There is no fix. There's nothing that should be causing it.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, quiz time. One more time.
We're gonna get back to the quiz again because dumb. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware too much awesomeness." My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever.
You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets.
Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question. Or are you just being an idiot? Trick question.
Going smarts. I'm gonna go sonnets.
Alright, you get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess, and the two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit.
The most influential Russian novelists of the I can never do Roman numeral century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov. And Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. How do you say it?
Something like that.
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love because it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions.
And yes, Elfcat's right. That's 19th. Thank
19th.
you.
Got it. Yes. Also, yes, Tramer. I am on Cap's computer. We're gonna go with the most influential Russian novelists.
You know what? Let's go with the love triangle. Because pirates.
Oh. What criteria would you use to name your children? Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary.
I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Where's the fun in that?
My name plus the second.
Just the swear word.
A non-heteronormative name that gives them freedom to define themselves on their own terms.
Meh. No name? It's just too much work.
Wow. I will research for a name.
Let's go with the non-heteronormative name. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
So I'm starting out with 9 smarts, 5 boldness, 5 creativity, a little bit of charm at 3, 6 fun, and 5 money. So let's go ahead and up my fun just a little bit by going outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at a point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You spy Vera and lead them engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
Ugh, do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash. Lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur.
So mainstream.
At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers. We really are the luckiest one, Liams. Most people are just absolutely hideous. But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I've yet to see one who is the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like. True hideousness is on the inside, in your organs. A person with their organs on their outside would be the most hideous. A toned body, symmetrical face, nice features, because traditional beauty standards are hideously mainstream. Who do I want to go for? I think we'll go for Vera again. Ha! Yes, I've always said that a person's insides could be even worse than their shell. A passing hermit crab dragon hybrid glares at her, but Vera doesn't seem to care. I mean, unkempt eyebrows are gross enough, but an unkempt esophagus, the mind reels. I will admit, as repulsive as I find most people, it would be hard for me to ignore an exposed circulatory system. And there's nothing more hideous than being drawn to repulsive people just because you're thirsty. I can relate. I've seen Polly drawn to some pretty repulsive lowlifes herself when she's thirsty. Of course, that's a different kind of thirst, but the principle certainly holds. The innocent joy of bonding over mutual derision of appearances of others. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
I don't think anything about this game is innocent.
Oh, not
a thing.
Nope. This game is straight up raunchy sometimes.
Oh yeah, most of the time. Alright, that day you spent some time on the PC's library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Yeah. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly. And that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting. Hiya! Hiya, babes! You were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future, because continuity at this school seems to be a bit random. Noise! Let's do it! Y'all know my favorite things in the world. Drugs? Sexual activities? Noise? No, dummies, that too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club. Huh, I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club? We wrote dope poems and made new friends? No, the other.
Whoa.
Ah, fuck yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how he died, you know? Anyway. Thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we start the Club.
So
A
authentic.
delightful meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. Boring. I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Whoa, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs? No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Steph always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask for prom. She's not wrong.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Right? He's not wrong. So which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. A tough choice. Mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the two options, because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. It's kind of the name of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the pony one is at night, so technically it counts as a nightclub. Or the best club is clearly the club because, and then just start to throw some confetti. Confetti. So fun. Lots of colorful, happy confetti that you carry with you when you want to cheer people up. Pocket confetti. Alongside your black and white sad confetti for more solemn situations. The happy confetti is in the right pocket and the sad confetti is in the left.
Whoa.
Obviously. Confetti! I love confetti. I also value confetti as a very valid argument, so club it is. I must admit, confetti is pretty nice. Maybe Liam was right the whole time, and I wasn't able to see it because of the lack of confetti in his arguments. Really? That was what you needed to be convinced? I'm this close to arguing with you about you changing your mind. But you know what? If we start designing and crafting our club now, it will be the first of many clubs we will create.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Your silliness and cheerfulness is stupid, but nice, huh? You know what? As the club president, I think the second club we can craft and design might be a Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club. Aw, Liam, there's a little fluffy purple heart deep down under that hater facade, isn't there? Shut up. Aw, everyone is happy now. Also, you might be into conquering that little fluffy purple heart eventually. For now, you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
It's so cute, I'm gonna die.
So fluffy. Alright. Okie dokie doke.
Alright, lunchtime.
Let's go.
Alright. So, much money do I have? Not enough. Yeah, what the heck. The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants.
Good
One
night,
of
Elf
these-
Cat. Sorry,
Good
I try
night.
not to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you?
Disgusting!
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Enough.
Ugh. I have no objective reasons to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but he's secretly eating for himself. Sure,
Not
Instagram?
bad.
Oh. Well, shit.
Which one did you pick?
The Instagram one. Whoops.
Did you want to
Oh, well.
woo Miranda?
No. She's very annoying.
She is very annoying.
You might have a point there. Oh well. For too long, I've needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take the most artistic grams. I've justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need compromise, so no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy.
All right.
Oh,
Whoa.
great.
Alright, we're gonna go up to Vera. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic. You can get them for free from sick cows. Meth. It's what's for lunch. We're gonna go with tapeworms. They're both terrible options, but for this game, tapeworms.
What, you don't eat meth every day? What?
Meth for lunch?
That
Sorry,
has
that's
been
a dinner item.
quite pleasing.
Oh, excuse me.
What a delicious
Hey!
idea. But what about, like, for ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight, too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill the tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, Boo!
Well, all of my objectives to this plan are solved. Scam away. Soon Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight.
Imagine that.
Whoa. Alright, Steph goes first.
Yee. Alright.
God,
Let's go.
starved to death.
He's already.
Alright. So, one more time. The library. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. It's supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. I will take it. You see Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused, and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh.
Yuck!
But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is a bathroom? No, no, no. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into a bathroom, thinking it's an art piece. The artistic purposely gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit. Even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building, it was revolutionary. It certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean Fifth Dynasty. You know, the man on the moon, the face on Mars, all of Pluto, art on such a grand scale.
So
Gah,
mainstream.
that's not art. That's populism at its worst. Well, I don't think that bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone would come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I will be so pleased. You've got this, no problem. It's so simple. Art is a method for making worthless things into very expensive things, or art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feelings inside. Oh.
Okay.
What?
Come on, Steph. What is art?
I mean, some of it makes you feel bad, but sure. So creative. Okay. Exactly. This is why, for example, George's Surratt's A Sunday Afternoon is not art, whereas getting stuck in an elevator for 9 hours is. Okay. But the face on Mars did not give me bad feelings. Well, then obviously it's not art, Miranda. Try to keep up. If it is not art, then what is it? A mean thing your ancestors did to the Martians with primitive nuclear weapons. Oh, yes, I suppose it was that. You're both so smart. You gained some disturbing knowledge about the history of the solar system, and also +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
All right.
Well then, I learned something new today. Primitive nuclear weapons? Okay.
That's why they don't contact us anymore.
Probably. What are we looking at? Let's do a little bit of charm since it's so bad. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find Vera and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume. No, not losing. Losing is like not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved in my tiny short shorts. Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is a bad Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match. We're changing the rules of dodgeball. So smart.
So smart.
You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. That's not swift at all. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school, and the rule set favors your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance the tango so we can win this thing. You dance all the right moves, and that officially ends the match way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of their team llama. Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you just won. Holy cow, kids, I didn't even remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost at remembering stuff. Don't worry, coach, losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera, and if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before. But boy, was that fun. +2 creativity, +1 fun. Well, that's a thing.
That's, yeah.
Something happened
weird
to
thing.
me. Go.
All right.
What you gonna do?
You were grooming yourself in the bathroom and suddenly Liam reveals himself in your shower. How long has
Creepy.
he been in there? Don't vampires need to be invited into houses or something? So many questions. Ah, Hale, I noticed you in class the other day admiring my collection of slightly used vintage bottle cap sex toys. Is that what those were? Like, admiring was a strong word before now, but I'm sure you noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies that the average civilian could never hope to take on for sheer lack of creative talent. Trading fine insect legs, bottling peak toxic waste to turn into fine wines, generally being part of a DIM culture. Do it myself, obviously. Truly, one of the greatest joys of embarking on a great romance is getting to share your obscure hobbies with one another. And I have been giving some thought to embarking on one such great romance with Steph. But tell me, what of her hobbies? Will she have some great knowledge to share with me? Did you not know Steph is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics, the guide to breeding rare fish for agility competitions? Sure, if you like bingo. Steph, you're gonna be the founder.
Yay!
Exotic Aquatics? Why, I read that every month. I guided my prized turquoise tank, Trixie, through a tunnel maze based on those teachings. I had no idea that it was Steph who's responsible for that. Truly, I cannot wait to hear more about her exotic aquatic prowess. Perhaps at prom.
Yes.
Man, you sure hope Steph actually knows shit about fish. You say so many ridiculous things a day that you could not for the life of you keep track of which are true and which are lies. You'll be keeping your fingers and fins crossed for her. Meanwhile, you gain +3 creativity.
Woo!
Random. Yeah,
Yay.
you now run a fish.
Okay.
Apparently. Yay, fish magazines.
Yay, fishes. Aquatic.
All right.
Alrighty, where are we hanging out at?
No, that's the shop.
Ah, I see. Sorry, my mouse just moved. I was
No,
reading
you're
all
good.
my stats first. What
Oh,
are you meowing about?
someone's not happy.
Oh my god, someone is so cranky. Come here. Punishment. Punishment for cranky kitty.
Hmm.
Which means he has to sit on my lap.
Of
Which may not
course.
be that much of a punishment. Anyway. Let's up my boldness a little bit. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you gain +2 boldness. You see Miranda, Polly, Vera, and Damien all crowd around the bathroom mirror. Can a monster take a shit in peace at the school? Your brows are just short of being on fleek. Hair 1 millimeter off fleek. Maybe your snake's got in the way.
Pathetic.
This is coming from someone whose face is see-through. How can we tell if that's your highlight or the headlights of an oncoming train?
Ugh,
Oh,
lame.
please. You would know good contour if it punched you in the throat. A really good contour can actually do that. I like to start with a palette of complementary colors for my skin tone. Blood red, baby flesh pink, bloodshot crimson, and then do a basic blend with a soft boiled chimera egg. Silence. Also silence. What? It's called technique, fuckers. Doing amazing makeup is like punching someone's face with beauty. I just do not see the use in putting so much time and energy into painting one's face. Is that not what we all have makeup sleeves for? Miri, no. At least we know both We're both more competent than Miranda. And worse than me. Not that that's saying much of anything. There needs to be a way of settling who's best at makeup. This is so bizarre.
This is a new one.
Oh yeah. Both Vera and Polly look unexpectedly at you. Visit the dungeons of Lenocom, Sumerian god of makeup, wherein lies the legendary orb of Lenome, which coincidentally can tell who's the best at makeup. Make up this potato to see who can produce the prettiest potato. I'm gonna go with the first one. Boldness.
Oh.
Didn't realize that one. What?
Mm-mm.
Fuck yeah! Dungeon time! Yeah, sure, that sounds super stupid and irresponsible. Just my jam. Not mine. What are you, a chicken? Plop, plop, plop. Chickens don't make that sound, but okay, let's go to those stupid dungeons so that stupid orb can tell you I'm better at makeup than you. Yeah, I love dungeons! I'm coming too! I don't do dungeons. Dungeons are for commoners and people with that weird leather-based sense of fashion. Bye. Damien, Vera, and Polly and you enter the dungeons and live all kinds of magic adventures until you finally get the Orb of Lenome. Hey you, Mr. Orb, tell us which is the best at makeup. The orb illuminates itself with an eerie, dim purple light. A voice comes from within the depths of your own hearts. Who's the best of you at makeup? It's Damien. Bye. Your orb levitates over your heads and implodes on itself. No, Damien, you ruined it! Haha, yeah. Bye, losers. Well, I guess we'll never know who's the best at makeup. Yeah, but who cares? Dungeon crawling has been a great bonding experience. Now I appreciate you more. And you too, Hale. Agree, I appreciate you two more too. Not Damien. He can be a jerk sometimes. A makeup genius jerk. You dungeon crawl your way out of the dungeon. Making your experiences extra bonding. Game +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Let's go.
That was an interesting one.
Alright. Let's go get that thing.
Hey, stranger.
Alright, let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's called just being smart.
Well, mine said something different.
It did last time too, when Steven kept trying to get it.
Ah.
Alright, so that is not it. Uh-oh. Is it not here?
No!
No! Crap.
Yes.
That was for that event. That's the ghost. That's the cocaine.
Have we done the ghost event? I don't think we
Did we?
have.
No, I know we did that one.
Yeah, we did that
And
one.
we did the
and
zombie,
We did the
because
corpse
you
one.
could- Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. No! Well,
Here.
it does change every time.
Yeah.
Crap. Sure it's not that one? Oh.
No, because that's... It would say, like, event next to it. Did yours say event
Right.
next to it?
I believe it did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then we have not opened up.
Oh, shucks. Alright, I'll try it one more time. And then if not, just do Liam, I guess.
We're already on a way to conquering that fluffy little
Yeah.
purple heart.
The fluffy purple heart.
Lunchtime.
Ooh.
All right.
Vera and Damien. Let's see how this goes. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable primate. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try setting it on fire? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chefs to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. But did the fire, you know, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait, Weir, while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to a third party, arbitrary third party. Hale will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice and douse it in blood. Quick! The only correct way to enjoy steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Vera. Quite right. Quite right. Somebody turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I am not going to eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, I guess I'm just gonna have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and just eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy.
Let's go.
Well, that's a thing.
So much eye contact. Alright, let's
What's
try
that?
this again. Alright, shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. It's still not here. Oh, that's such a bummer.
Darn.
Maybe I unlocked something that you guys haven't?
Maybe.
I don't know.
You're gonna go with the ghost one? Because I just kind of want to see what's the ghost one.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit champ. Hell yeah.
Steph now has a ghost costume.
I am a ghost.
I'm so excited
So
to see how this
spooky.
turns out. Spooky Steph.
So spooky.
Spooky Steph.
All right.
Alright.
I will haunt you all.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's see, what are we at? I need a little more smarts in my life. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable life lessons. Blah, 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 blah.
Smarts.
Smarts! The teacher hands you back your latest test. Vera glances at her and Vera glances at hers, all her snakes are hissing. Uh-oh. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's an A+ is nice, sure. But look at this joke of a test. Monster history, what's the point of this? Nobody has ever become a millionaire thanks to their knowledge of monster history. This high school isn't preparing me for real life. It's just preparing me for mediocrity. This is outrageous. I'm allergic to mediocrity. You, there, I need a pep talk. Tell me about my bright career prospects. My job skills are the best. Having fabulous hair and telling people they're ugly. There's got to be a job for me out there, and you're going to tell me what it is. Right now. Have you considered judging a reality television show? I hear there's an opening on America's Next Top Monster. Who needs college? The financial system is designed to benefit sociopaths just like you. Look, I've worked out the imperfect investment strategy on this spreadsheet.
Question is, would a sociopath be okay with you calling them a sociopath?
I don't have a lot of charm, so we're gonna go with 2, which is
So
smart. Wow, a way to make money and support businesses that make life worse for poor people. You're a genius. Just look at all these investment opportunities. A toy store that sells guns to toddlers. A construction company that only bulldozes ugly people's houses. This company is just building a giant missile to blow up the moon, and the ROI is incredible. Ruining lives have always been a hobby of mine. I didn't know it could be so lucrative. And you didn't know unethical business practices could be so romantic. You gain +2 money, +1 creativity.
Let's go.
Wowzer.
Alright, the spoops.
Das spooks.
Let's... whatever. Creativity. Again with the world sex. Yay! So intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is rad. And to creativity. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst. And also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh, gasp! I didn't see you there. So ghostly. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just stuff wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam, you don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just stuff wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so. What? That face. Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh, yes. Divulge. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff. Ultimate ghost rank haunts someone into despair.
Haunt someone into despair.
Despair? Oh.
Oh no!
No, not the coven. No.
No!
Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh well. You spot a victim for your prank. The coven. You start running in their direction while screaming your best boo to date. What's this? Maybe it's a minion of Queen Nahelina. Rumors say she's preparing to be the big bad of next season. Stop booing at us. It's hard enough as it is to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our morale. Stop booing. This school is unbelievable. They go running, looking for a place to recover from all the booing and undermining. Oh no, what have we done? We made them miserable by forcing our little ghost friend to haunt them with its ghost powers. You do realize she just ran at them while booing, right? The only thing I realize is that too much ghost power in our hands has made us evil. We've got no time to lose. We need to start living lives of good deeds so we can be forgiven for this. You're right, Scott. Maybe in 10 or 20 years we can be redeemed for this moment of weakness. At least you've led Miranda and Scott onto a path of goodness? Nah, this has been a failure for sure. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Aw.
Wowzer.
I didn't. Shame.
Something's
Oh, well.
happening to stuff.
Let's go.
Yay! Wonder if it's a Vera. You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know,
Ooh,
you're
Vera.
waking up or just drugged. Waking up in an abandoned warehouse. Finally. Hello? It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Hale. But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt. And you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition and direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan, so we can both be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Hale as an ambitious person who has planned an amazing future for herself? Yeah, Hale has her entire life planned out in a set of color-coded manila folders, including all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how her lineage could continue her master plan. Sure, you know how Hale works at a burger joint on the weekends. According to her plans, 20 years from now, she might become the manager. Also, she has a very serious plan to become platinum in FOF by next year. Oh, I'll be nice.
Thanks.
Manila folders, charts, Color-coded? Those are the keywords to getting a lady excited.
Whoa, girl. Down.
Calm down. You're pretty sure they aren't, but sure. I wonder if she uses the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge. I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plans. Ah, look at me, getting all romantic. All the romance. Look at her blush. Aw. Very sure has a unique sense of romanticism. But you're sure it will be good enough for Hale. You gain +3 charm for your good deed.
Look at
Yay!
you. Up in your charm.
Boop boop. I need it. Alright. I wonder if we'll keep going with the sheet. Or if I
Week
just
3.
screwed that up.
Let's go.
Yay! Well, it's still there. Let's see. Just keep going here. Alright, that day while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lighting of inspiration. You came up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. Come up with a name.
Oh, we've had this one before.
Yeah, we did.
Pyro.
That was Pyro. And then I dated Damien.
Oh, right.
That's great.
Pyro and Damien on prom. Or at prom.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Adorable.
Okay.
Alright, then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. Yay! Didn't stop. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer, but
Greetings, my
suddenly...
loves.
Greetings, beautiful high
Oh
schoolers.
my God.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. He needs to go away.
He's so
I am
good to go away.
I am here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again.
I'm glad they feel the same way. Or
I
Damien
know.
does.
At least he does, yeah. Miranda, Look! Whoa! Gasp! An underworld specter? This again? What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face. So deadpan. No expression at all.
Oh
That's
my
because it's not a...
gosh.
It's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking
You
metal.
have horns! You have horns! There's
But not-
literally bone coming out of your skull!
It's not metal enough, Hailey.
Oh my god.
No, listen, it's not a face. It's... Ghost friend, help us. Save us from this interdimensional creep. Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo. Throw a rock at the interdimensional prince. I think that's boldness, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, so creative. Okay. Whoa, did you see that? Boo. Real goosebumps. This fucker doesn't fuck around. My apologies, beautiful high schoolers. What exactly is Boo? We don't have that many ghosts in my realm. It's a super spooky ghost thing. You should run for your life. Yeah, interdimensional loser. It's like a spooky legit ghost thing. This ghost is probably about to unleash its ghostly rage upon you. Be ready for 100 years of misery. She just said, boo. Can you stop all this stupidity? Beautiful Liam has a point, yet fierce Damien and wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmations that I cannot help but believe them. Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension, but fear not, my beloved high schoolers, the interdimensional prince will be back for you. And so he disappears into another annoying portal. So metal, ghost person, you made him retreat with a single boo. So brave. He retreated because of what you 2 idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago. Liam, really, sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut in it, so that way you couldn't say any annoying stuff 24/7. Whatever. Little ghost friend saved the day again! Huzzah! Hailey running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck with your classmates? Really? Anyway, you gain +2 boldness and +1 charm.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. Hello. We'll go for a little more smarts. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates because that would be weird.
That would be creepy.
Or is he? We hope not. I hope not too. +2 smarts. What's up?
Nobody needs that.
No, you see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed. So you decide to go talk to her. Yeah, because that's my course of action. When I see someone I'm romantically interested in, I mean, not my husband, but before him. When I had a significant other who was pissed, I'm just going to be like, yeah, go over and see what's wrong. Ugh, not another dick pic. I mean, I know that's what you've got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still, not fond of dick pics, not at all. When are guys gonna learn dicks look gross? Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me. I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm going to put it in the folder called Sad Losers and then delete the folder, and then I'll probably set the phone on fire, just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy so I'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener. Go for the burn. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function? Or maybe a microscope attachment? Destroy his life. Photoshop all the pics into a silly-looking monster. Make it the star of a weird kids show and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick. That's a total Vera move.
Great.
Yeah.
Sweet. Either way either he stops or he makes me richer with every dick pic he sends to me. It's a win-win situation. Or should I say a win-wiener situation.
No.
Wow. Okay, I'm not the funny type for sure, so I might need your help down the road for this to really take off. You'll be my assistant executive producer or whatever fancy title you want. Damn, you're funny and have a sharp business mind. That's surely sexier than a dick pic. Which wasn't exactly hard since his pics hadn't set very high standards, but still. Sweet move. You gain +1 fun and +1 smarts. And you also earn +2 money as an advance for your salary as an assistant executive producer. Also, I'm pretty sure I said it was Friday earlier, and it's Tuesday.
It is.
Because I'm an idiot.
No,
Wow.
you're just hoping for Friday.
I'm just in a Friday mood, apparently. It's because I didn't get a lot. I was in training for 4 hours today.
All right.
So, brain's kind of like, pfft.
Yeah, it usually sucks the life out of you.
Yep. Vera. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with the EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Hale, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react to you, rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Eat the pickle.
The first one's Vera, the second one's Damien. I remember doing this one.
Yeah. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump with the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You're right back to school, dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class. Taking advantage of personal friendships for illicit profit, I've never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share? You nod, sexily. Hey, where's my cut? I've got your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with the irresponsibly sharp butter knife that the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on.
Let's go.
That's a weird note to leave off on.
Damn. Yeah. Alright. So I have the sheets, so we're just gonna back up as... Alright, you find Liam and Polly not eating
Oh my
as
god,
usual.
you're going to the ghost with the ghost sheet.
Well, it's bound to happen sometime. You know, because they're undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. Haha, what? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary portions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off. Not yet. No, I don't think the things happen during lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to... I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs. Oh, you think you got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The two of them dashed into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commenced cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Or Polly's, because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for Cat. Normally I would go with the cat pajamas, but...
Since you're trying to romance Liam there.
Yeah. Ha! In your face, Wolfgang suck. That would be a better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. As a matter of fact, that'd be a better name for you. Oh, what? Because I'm a vampire? Whoa, that would totally make sense. No, I just meant because you suck. Well, this sucker just wowed the judges with my blood tartare. It's raw, organic, free-range blood, unethically sourced from a local terrified human. And that parsley, farm to table. Or rather, farm to blood. I threw it in the blood. I like the color. Actually, it's well known that nobody knows what parsley tastes like. And you probably never will, because you're certainly not drinking any of that concoction. You tell Liam his prize for winning the cook-off is eating lunch alone with you. Slurp, slurp. Okay.
Random.
Woo.
Alright, last one before prom.
All right.
Okay. Let's boost my boldness just a touch. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so at the bathroom, you run into Mammy, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip, it tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 15 milligrams caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, that wasn't bad at all. +2 boldness. Hey, Hale, remember that one time at that one party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant secrets of the business world? Holy shit, you did not, and that does not sound like your area of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. But it's Vera, so you smile and nod. Well, I will be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight, full of powerful people by exclusive invitation. And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my garden powers to turn the concierge into Snow and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mouth is if you're not doing anything tonight. You were planning on reorganizing your collection of very rare, mint condition Pokemon cards. The popular trading game based on even more popular video game, Pocket Humans. Each card depicts a human being with a specific job and bio. But that can wait. When the time rolls around for the fancy business dinner, you shove them in your pocket and roll out. Hail over here, glad you could make it. I've been raking in business cards hand over claw so far. I met Gertrude Gorgonzola, the Diamond Tampon Tycoon, and Ray K. Bebop, the social media influencer rapper robot, and they're both very excited to do business with me. Plus, half the people in this room now follow me on Instagram because I had a zombie tech Mongol, Steven Jabberwocky, hack into their accounts for me. How have you done so far? You turn out your pockets and show Vera the evidence of your endeavors, which consist of the lobby card for the hotel convention. It's the hotel the convention is in, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman. A sticky note with the word "No" written in red Sharpie. Maybe I should have invited someone else. Literally anyone else. No, it's okay. You still have an hour left in the event. It's time to plot all the steps. Choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can to prove to Vera what a valuable business asset and or prom date you are.
It's one and the same, right?
You may have no business cards and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards. Trade those. Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you're given 100 business cards.
That might be boldness.
Might be boldness. It also might be creativity.
Well.
Or the top one might be creativity.
I would think the top one would be creativity.
Oh,
maybe.
Let's go with the Poke. Yes!
Yay!
Pokemon's cards. Quick and flash, you pull out your dope collection of Pokemon cards until you find the perfect pocket human for the event. Regina Schmidt, queen of networking. She's the owner of a plethora of business sets that will own the 7 guardians of the stock market. It's incredibly rare, and whoever possesses it gets +7 in networking, which makes it super valuable. Suddenly, you're being surrounded by businessmen, each tossing his card at you in a veritable orgy of potential business collaborators. Within minutes, you have so many business cards that you need to be a tentacle monster in order to hold all of them. Damn, Hailey, you really know how to clean up, don't you? I think you have a business card just from about everyone here. Just then, 2 businessmen rush towards you so fast, cards extend that they smash into each other and both are knocked out. I stand corrected. Vera stoops down and collects the business cards from the unconscious men. You hand her the stack of cards you procured. The 2 of you link arms and walk away. You toss the Regina Schmidt card over your shoulder without even looking to see who may catch it. You no longer care about its fate. You have everything you ever needed. A bunch of business cards, +2 boldness, +1 smarts, and the affection, or at least the tolerance, of a good woman.
Let's go.
Alright. It's last night. Yeah, what the hell. Alright. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your interferers. And gain +2 creativity.
So much creativity.
Yay! You could start doing something productive. Or you could put your blanket and get up to some good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghastly deception, apart from Warren William Pally. Hiya! Wait. What's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this. Finally, someone else notices. This is clearly just Steph wearing it. I can't believe it because it's just so cool to be true. Come on, it's not cool nor true. Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost sip as I like to call it. Good question. Time to improve a lie with another bigger lie. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of party. I only tell how I died on the 3rd date, boo. Ghost wink. I think that's charm.
Might be charm.
And that's fun? Oh boy.
You
I have
are worse at fun, so I would maybe go
know.
with the charm.
Oh, okay, good. Whoa, so enticing. I mean, to me, 3rd date is always the hardcore stuff. Shibari, highly dangerous sex toys, or meeting the parents. So that means you died in some awesome and stupid fashion. Probably something involving sharks or bath salts. Oh gosh, death by bath salts. Or none of that. Since she's just Steph wearing a blanket? For God's sake, Liam, why don't you wear a blanket somewhere else? Come on, ghost friend. Let's go do something ghostly, like pet some llamas. That's definitely not a ghost thing.
I'm with
It
Liam.
is if you're a ghost.
I said I'm with Liam on that.
But what about ghost llamas?
You have a point there.
Yeah. If you're a ghost, duh. And then you spend a great ghost evening petting some silly llamas. Also, llamas are pretty cute. Except for the biting and the spitting. You can gain +2.
You don't minus that. Minus the biting and the spitting. They're adorable from a distance.
From a distance. Yeah. Like a bear.
Monster prom.
Yay.
We will be asking
Hi.
Vera. Yes, we're taking her to prom.
Alright, so I have the sheet. Should I just go by myself and see?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yay!
it
I
won't hurt.
think Liam would reject you.
Probably,
Because
yeah.
I don't think you have the stats.
What was his stat? Do you remember?
Smarts is one of them, I believe. Smarts
Who
and
is creativity? Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it's smarts
I'll
and creativity.
All right.
Alright, come on. Finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? What a shortcut to Lame Town. Reopening my MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you. I think I just puked in my mouth.
Oh, no.
Lame.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's go.
And I thought I did so good.
You don't ask anyone to prom because you're a strong, independent ghost who needs no date to enjoy prom. Minus the ghost part, you're not actually a ghost. Sometimes, after so many shenanigans, you forget that. In the end, prom night doesn't go so well. Forever alone, achievement unlocked. You start wondering if this whole blanket thing is just your way of hiding your true self from all your friends.
Oh my god.
He has a little tear. Are you ashamed? Are you scared to be yourself? Do you feel like you need to hide under a blanket to keep from being hurt by your loved ones? Oops. You resolve to start therapy soon, but this specific night ends up being not exactly pleasant. Boo. I
Literally,
see what they did
boo.
there. I'm best at being alone.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, that wasn't a secret ending. I'm kind of surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
Secret ending.
Steven is also surprised.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that was something.
Lame. I thought
Oh
I had
my
like
gosh.
aced all the Vera stuff, but obviously
I thought so
not.
too. Maybe you needed more money?
Maybe. Oh well.
Oh.
I think that'll be that for us tonight. Both going to prom alone.
Losers! It's okay. We have each other. It's fine.
We do. We have each other, and it's adorable. While this loads, thank you all so much for joining us. That was a ton of fun, even though my computer crashed a few times. Besides that, it was a lot of fun. Steph, thank you so much for joining.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yes, and we will see everybody next stream.
Ooh.
And that'll be Steven. So don't worry, your faithful stream host will be back. I will stop taking over. I will only be the voice in the background.
Ooh,
Like the little
spooky.
ghost with a sheet, except I won't be wearing a sheet with holes cut in it. Okay, I'm lame. I'm going to stop.
Or
now.
will she?
Bye.
Hey, well, thank you very much for watching whatever you just watched, podcast, video, stream, whatever. Thank you so very much for watching. Remember that you can check out everything else that we do down at all these places below: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and even our Patreon, where you can help support us like the wonderful people up above me right now. Tramer and Stark Maximum are painters in the lair. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.